Gentlemen, thank you. Physicality will be on full display between these two bitter rivals, with Rochester in the midst of a playoff push and Utica needing to get some much-needed points.
Della Penna here with Iona head coach Rick Pitino. Coach, it was a 7-point lead for you guys at halftime. What adjustments did your team make to really take command of what was previously a back-and-forth matchup?
You know, this was probably our poorest game in the last 15.
Do you have anything out there for first base today that is maybe a little bit different than what you've done in the past, or no?
Actually, I do. I've been working on this new breaking trick. I have to go to a headstand and then do like a little 360 down to the ground. You might see that today. So be prepared. Make sure you stay tuned.
Should I try that?
Oh, no.
Back here in Atlantic City, Griffin Della Penna here with my good friend Baloo, and he's finally up at a really good time. Even though Niagara's currently up by 1, there's been 13 lead changes and 6 ties so far. He's up right now. And guys, everybody else should be as well, because MAC After Dark, it's living up to expectation.
Griffin Della Penna.
Don, thank you, here with Graham Slaggert. Graham, last period, Brandon Byro told me that the second period has been maybe your kryptonite at times, a weakness for your team. How were you able to flip the script and tie this game at 2?
Yeah, absolutely. We were trying to...
We have probably the most famous Red Fox alum and the best Italian American I think I've ever met, Sean Salato. When did this come about here today?
I looked at my calendar, I had one day, and I said, you know what, we're going to make the trek down to Atlantic City.
You just can't make this up. 22 points on your 22nd birthday. Yeah, so craziness. You feeling like Taylor Swift? Feeling 22 or what?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling 22. Happy to be here. Happy we got this win.
Don, I know that you guys kind of struggled during highlights. Wasn't a whole lot of action throughout the first 20 minutes, and Coach Appert told me one thing that he loved with this offense was on the left side. There were some pretty good scoring chances with Kozak and Jose on that left side, but some of the bad is they can't get out of the D zone. A lot of forced turnovers, and that's created a lot of time in the O zone for Belleville. Jeff and Diane, thank you. It is remarkable what head coach Carly Thibault-Dudanis has been able to do in year 2 with Fairfield, as the Stags are ranked 25th in the country after Rank the Stags was going viral in the women's basketball community, as they are currently on a 26-game win streak that dates back all the way to November 12th.
Post-game, you talked about how you need to be better at appreciating your accomplishments. You had a season-high 31 here tonight, a new program record with 9 threes. How will you do that today with those accolades?
That's funny. I think I'll just celebrate with my teammates a little bit more than normal.
I'm here with the superhero today on Superhero Night, Ryland. 2 games in this weekend, a 3.13% to make the playoffs for you this weekend. What's going through your head right now?
First off, I wouldn't say I'm the superhero tonight. Everybody put on the line for each other.
Dom and Dave, thank you. Earlier this season for Siena, they had a 5-point road loss to Fairfield. And after the game, head coach Jim Jaber instilled extra confidence into his team that they can play anybody in this conference and win the whole thing. After that, they went on a 7-game win streak and won 11 of their final 14 games to secure the number 3 seed. Sometimes all you need is some extra love from their coach, and they're trying to have their 3rd win of the season against them out today and 2nd straight appearance in the semifinal round, guys. Back here in Rochester, the Nighthawks currently have a 1-0 lead over the Philly Wings. I'm Griffin Della Penna. So earlier this year, the NLL and Marvel decided to team up to tell the indigenous origin story of the sport of lacrosse, and that continues here today. The Nighthawks earlier today gave out this comic book to their fans in attendance that is Nighthawk themed, written by comic Paul Aller, and also they're wearing some pretty cool jerseys as well for the Nighthawks. More information for the initiative, visit NLL.com.
Thanks a lot, Griffin. We'll get more of a look at this game in our face-off first look. Here once again is Griffin Della Penna.
Gentlemen, thank you. Andrew just mentioned it, 4 straight wins for Belleville, 6 for the Amherst. I know one thing's for sure, somebody's got to lose. And in large part for both of these teams' recent success towards the end of the regular season is production from a rookie, but then also a vet. Starting with Belleville, its first-year center, Zach Ostapchuk. And so far this year, it's been a very respectable season, putting up great numbers. The 2021 second-rounder has 16 goals and 11 assists, even playing 6 games in Ottawa so far
far this year. And on the Amherst side, it's captain Michael Mersch. He needs just 1 point for his 400th in the AHL after back-to-back 2-point games. Mersch is in prime position to do so as his squad has the playoffs in their sights, and the veteran has 16 points in 18 career games against Belleville. So that's your face-off first look, brought to you by Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, the exclusive gaming partner of your Rochester Americans.
And now down to ice level, here's Griffin Della Penna.
Don, thank you. Here with Isak, Roseanne. How about that start here in the first period? What did you guys talk about in the locker room to make sure that you put yesterday behind you and focus on today?
Yeah, I mean, that's the best thing about those back-to-backs, and especially when back-to-back at home. You have to play against the same team and do what you maybe wanted to do yesterday. So we just try to come out hard and then quick goals, and then we just build on that. So
yesterday you had a lot of shots on goal, as the entire team did, but what's different in comparison to yesterday to today?
Yeah, I mean, if we look at our goals, we are in net front, we're screening the goalie and getting tips, and that's what we need. And they have some good goalies, so that's how we need to score on those. Yeah.
So the normal blue Amherst jerseys are really, really nice, but these ones, what are you thinking about the flowers on them?
Oh, I love them. They're great. Hopefully I can get one after this game too. So.
I think you deserve it too with the 2 goals. Thank you very much, guys. Back to you.